Let's Plays on YouTube, like only maybe 4 or 5 other people on the planet. But we are pretty much just making this panel specifically for sort of a Q&A for a lot of people. Because there's a lot of people that love watching Let's Plays. They want to see how they're made, how they're done. And so we got a couple of us that all sort of LP together and /O have our own stuff going on. So we are just going to open the floor just to sort of introduce ourselves. So like I said, I'm Wednesday13. I do a lot of RPG, Let's Plays, and stuff like that. Quite like myself some JRPGs. Yeah.
I'm Jackson Barr. I'm new to this group. Oh, hi guys. The LPs that I've done are, volleyball, beach games, dancing, stuff, I guess. It's pretty good. Cooking Mama, one of those, yeah. And volleyball. I don't know if I said volleyball, beach, bouncing, dating sims. We were really good at that. Anyway, Jack's part, that's me. You'll see a bunch of other stuff come out of me.
Oh man. Yeah,
oh, it's right on. Right on my leg.
Alright, I go by Zermaster. I have several different Let's Play shows. There's my own, which is Zero Plays. It's just me doing stuff by myself. The main thing I do now though is a show called Power Plays, where it's me and somebody else, usually this guy, or other people that I have, like my brother, my friend Casey, owns Pivotal Prince. And I have a new show we started called Terror Time, where we play horror games, but we also have the same couch, and one playing is sitting in the middle, and it's been a good time. So, mostly, and we mostly all have the roles, but of course I'm the creature that's the one doing all the jump scares, and Casey is the one shrinking. So that's kind of how that ends up. But yeah, just before we get into the Q&A stuff, this time I brought some equipment with me because a really common question I get is, how do I hook it up? What equipment do I get? How do I press the record button? Well, I brought some of that stuff with me, so if you guys want to can have different setups, we'll show that off. But I think I'll pass this back to my man.
Alrighty then, so I guess at this moment in time, do you want to start taking questions or anything else we need to talk with us? Alright, yeah, so let's start off with some questions. So if in the audience, just stick your hand up or whatever.
Hey everybody, welcome to Monster Hunter panel.
Yeah.
Before we get started, I guess I should ask, does anybody not know what Monster Hunter is?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Don't you dare!
Be honest, this is a very legitimate question. Who has never played Monster Hunter?
Alright, I'm gonna sum it up to you in like 3 seconds.
It's boss rush the game.
You go fight monsters,
You hunt
guard their dead bodies for parts,
And you
to
wear
make armor weapons to fight bigger monsters. That's the game. Option 2, get out. No, seriously, thanks for coming everyone. I'm already surprised at the turnout. This is already great.
So, the whole title of this is The History of Monster Hunter. We're going to be going through the starting on the PS2 all the way up to where we are now with Monster Hunter Cross, or as the West is calling it, Monster Hunter Generations. So,
Harvey.
yeah. Oh. Alright, so I guess we can just go ahead and start with oh, who am I? Doesn't matter, it's Monster Hunter, come on!
Come on, introduce yourself.
We'll just go by our online aliases. I'm known as Unreal. I have an alternate name, Longroll, don't ask.
And I go by Zero Master, but I name my character Zero something at the time. So yeah, and that's kind of it.
Really, it's not about us. It's about the game. So, partly with the back computer setup. So, we're going to be reaching over, it's going to be a little awkward. So, to start off, Monster Hunter PS2, that image is really small. That's better. That's good. How you go?
Alright, here we are with what I got this year at Anime North, which this part of the video will probably be longer than the rest of the video, but that's pretty much how these con videos have been going lately, so whatever. Anyway, the first game I got was actually from Unreal. He gave it to me over here on the way to Anime North, and that is Legendary Axe 2 on the TurboGrafx 16. So yeah, not only is this another TurboGrafx 16 game, this is also a sequel to a game I already have, so that's a plus. And this is actually my first complete in box copy of a TurboGrafx game, so that's actually really cool. I'll just take it out of here. See, I do have other games that are in this jewel case, but not any of this with this box. So that was actually really cool of him to do that. And since this is Legendary Axe 2, maybe eventually I'll do a They Made a sequel on this. Who knows? I would like to cover TurboGrafx games sometime, so there you go. Of course, that wasn't the only thing that was given to me. A friend of ours, who goes by Samurai KH2, that we stay in the room with, usually every year or most years for Anime North, he did a little grab bag of sorts, in which we each took a turn to grab a game, and we all got 2 random games from this. They were assortment of NES, Super Nintendo, Genesis N64 games. I ended up getting 2 NES games, and the first one I grabbed was Highlight. Yeah, chances are, if you watch plenty of game reviews, you know how infamous this game is. So yeah, that's great. Such a wonderful game to pick out. Well, at the very least, I can maybe like get Pro Jared to sign at Con Bravo this year or something. Make it somewhat worth it to have. But that actually wasn't the only game I got. So I also did get Skate or Die. That was my second pick. Which I'm not too familiar with this one, but at least it's better than Highlight. And then we have what Zero gave me, which, as you've probably seen from the track record of what he has given me so far, has not been, you know, exemplary. And this game is no exception. This is Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z. Yay. Thanks, Zero, for this one. Well, at the very least, I can do a Black Sheep game review of this game eventually. I'll have to get the other Ninja Gaiden games, because I only have the first 2 on NES and Ninja Gaiden Black on Xbox. I'll probably just get like the other 3D Ninja Gaidens to compare this to, and then maybe do a video on this. But yeah, Zero Master strikes again. Thanks. Okay, now for what I actually bought. First up we have Silent Hill 2 Restless Dreams on the original Xbox. I actually already have Silent Hill 2 on PlayStation. I did play through it. However, this is the Restless Dreams version on Xbox, which has additional content, including the Maria's Wish subchapter that you can play. So you can actually get it through the greatest hits version on PlayStation 2, but I decided, oh, you know, I saw this, I'm just like, well, why not? Because I do really like Silent Hill 2, and I wouldn't mind owning another version, even if just for the extra content on that, so yeah, there you go. I also got Shinobi on the Game Gear. Now, I've actually been starting to collect Game Gear games slowly, even though the Game Gear that I have only like half works. The sound only faintly works through the headphone jack, and the screen brightness is a little messed up, and that I can only tilt it a certain way to sort of see what I'm doing. But it is still works in some capacity to where I can, you know, play the games, and I've been slowly getting some more games for it, obviously. So I do actually have Shinobi 2 on Game Gear that I picked up a while back, and then I saw Shinobi 1. I'm just like, why not? Because I've also been starting to collect the Shinobi series. I have a couple of them on the Genesis. I have the PlayStation 2 one, the 3DS one, and now I have a couple Game Gear ones. So, I mean, they're fun, and you play as Shinobi, Ninja, so yeah. And then we have Jeremy Lemmy on PlayStation, which is a follow-up of sorts to Parappa the Rapper. I did actually play Parappa the Rapper on the PlayStation Portable, and I saw this, I'm just like, oh yeah, this is like in the same vein, or from the same people who did Parappa the Rapper. It's kind of like a spin-off of sorts, because there was a Parappa the Rapper 2, but that was not till PlayStation 2, and in between those two, we have this. So, yeah, it's another kind of rhythmic game, like Parappa the Rapper, and it has some characters in that style of Parappa the Rapper as well, so I figured, why not? That about does it for the games that I actually did get, but there are still a few other things that I got as well, such as this. This is the Okami official artworks. Basically, the art book for Okami. Yeah, I know, I got even more Okami stuff. What a big surprise. But this is definitely one thing that I wanted to get when I saw it, because as you know, I'm a big fan of Okami, and especially the artwork that was depicted in the game. I really did like the style, so this was a no-brainer to get for me. So yeah, really glad to get this. Okay, and then I did also get a t-shirt. This is actually a Firefly shirt, which if you've seen the recent State of Emergency 2 review, I did make a couple references to the movie Serenity and the Firefly series in general. So when I saw that they had a bunch of Firefly shirts and stuff at the vendors, I couldn't resist to get one, or at least I got this one anyway. So, yep. And the last couple things I got were a couple posters. First up, it's actually this Jet Set Radio poster that SCR and Taiguchi Maru also got as well, because, well, they're big fans of Jet Set Radio, and, you know, I saw this, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I want to get one too, you know. Yeah, this is actually a really nice poster. And I also got a drawing of Vivi from Final Fantasy IX. Because I actually really do like Final Fantasy IX. I still haven't finished it though. Last I left off, I was on around the 3rd disc. I need to go back to it, or at least start over, because it's been that long. But yeah, these were great. These were really nice posters to get at the Arts Alley. And that about does it for this year. Once again, had a good time with my friends, got some nice stuff, saw a few interesting things, had fun at a couple of the panels that I went to, and hope to be there again next year and have even more fun. So, see you around.